and welcome to the One Pride Podcast. We talk all things Detroit Lions, news and rumors, and we have a great show for you tonight. But before we get into it, I want to say a massive thank you to our presenting sponsor, BetQL, the #1 app when comparing betting odds and the best way to beat your sportsbook this football season. Folks, BetQL's best bets algorithm went 13-2 on 5-star bets. Week 1 between Thursday and Sunday. You can find the information in the description of this stream to take advantage of BetQL right now. Use the discount code CHATLINES to get 25% off any of their subscription offerings, and find information in the description, including a special offer to get 1 year off of BetQL. And what's going on, folks? We're going to do a shout-out to everybody in the chat right now. We got Corey Batten, Brandon Kenny, Madness Elite Show, Big West Conniving, Anthony Saiki. Appreciate you. 9 drinks coming in. Of course, we got Mark Lawrence for him, no doubt. We also got Frog Crop, Randy Daniels, Alan Dana, Bruce Betterly, Go Lions, and Tim Monroe. And people slowly stream in here, folks. Make sure you go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't done so. We got a packed house today. We're going to first start out with the man himself, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum. What's going on, man?
Hey, guys. What's going on, man? Let's talk some Lions football. Let's go.
We also got the man himself, Mr. Dern. What's up, Dern?
What's up, guys? Disappointing that we couldn't pull off the victory last weekend, but let's see what we can do this weekend.
Last and finally not least, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. SpongeBob SquarePants himself, the Grid Iron Blitz. What's going on, Grit?
What's going on, Mike and panel and crew? Let's talk some Lions.
Yeah, let's definitely talk some Lions. And we will get to Q&A. We will be talking to everybody, getting their questions answered in the Q&A session. That will be around 7:15, so get ready for that. The hashtag Lions, the hashtag One Pride, the hashtag, whatever you want to do. But as long as I see it, then I can read it and get back at you. But first, we're going to talk about last game. We'll get into some news. We'll talk about the upcoming game, and then we will get to you. So, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum. We had a guy who was drafted with the 3rd pick in the draft, no longer in for the Lions this season, ruptured his Achilles. What do you think about this? What about Jeffrey Okudah?
Well, obviously, this is really disappointing when you get a guy like this, 22 years old, high draft pick as he is, all kinds of scrutiny behind the pick. And, you know, he's trying to work out of this. And, you know, he had a big blowout on the sideline with his coach, got beat. You know, he made a couple plays, I guess, too. But losing a guy like Okudah is really going to hurt this team now. It's going to really force our 3rd-round pick, Ifeatu Melifonwu, into the starting role now, it seems like. And just going to make the secondary worse, even though Okudah, you know, he's not elite or anything. He's not even that great. But it's going to hurt losing a guy like that because he's a high draft pick, and we expected a lot from him this year. And now that, you know, I think they picked up a couple corners through the waivers. I think they grabbed Daryl Worley, Corey Ballantyne. They grabbed a couple guys. So this is going to hurt the team big time.
What's up, Blazed Radio? Make sure you guys subscribe to his channel, Blazed Radio. Fantastic channel. His voice is gold. Dern, you're kind of like me when it comes to Jeffrey Okudah. You thought he would progress. You thought, you know, it'd get better, and then he ruptures himself. What do you think about what is taking place right now with Okudah?
Yeah, it's very, very unfortunate because it's really hard to come back from a ruptured Achilles. It's not like an ACL at all where the odds are you can keep your speed. Achilles ruins your speed, at least your straight line. So it's going to be very, very hard for him to be what he was and to be even what we wanted him to be. I know a lot of people think that he should go to safety. He might actually have to go to safety now.
Yeah, when we talk about, you know, he could do this, he could do that. It's possible. Gridiron Blitz, you've been a guy who's been definitely hardcore on Jeffrey Okudah, been very outspoken about it. What does this mean to you of him being out for the year?
Man, I feel sorry for the guy, man, because he has so much writing on him. They said he made so much progress this offseason, and we were going to hopefully get a chance to see that. And for him to go out the way that he did is unfortunate. So I am saddened to hear about this, and I think he's got a lot to prove when he comes back. And like Dern was saying, this is a tough injury to come back from. And hopefully the young man can bounce back, but we're in a lot of trouble right now.
Yeah, definitely, man. It sucks for him. I got my prayers up for my boy there, Mr. Jeffrey Okudah. Look, we're rough on this guy. That's perfectly fine to be a critic, but I don't think anybody wants this man to be an injured player and have some issue like this to bust out. He's got a lot to prove next year. I think it's make or break for me that he got to come out there and definitely do a good job next year and show that he has that potential to be that number 3 draft pick and that shutdown guy that we need, the back end for the Detroit Lions secondary. Jeffrey Okudah's out. Who's going to step in, Mark? What can be done for the Lions to really solidify this back end with him gone?
Well, it seems like Melifonwu is going to get thrusted into the starting spot. He's going to be the number 2. It makes the only sense, really, if you think about it. He was drafted in the 3rd round. I know he's a rookie. He's a big corner, too, so that's a good thing. He could be physical with some of those wide receivers in Green Bay. They went out, like I said earlier, they went out and picked up 2 corners. They went out and picked up Corey Ballantyne. I think he was more of a special teams guy anyways. But Daryl Worley's got some starting experience with the Denver Broncos, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well. So guys just going to have to step up. You're going to see A.J. Parker in there more, Jerry Jacobs. It's just going to be next man up. That's what it's going to be. So hopefully they can figure this out real quick.
Absolutely. Shout out to Mr. Madness Elite Show. Appreciate you, bro. Jorge in the building. What's up, man? Welcome to the building. We will get to you guys' questions here in a little bit. Dern. What should the Lions do now that they are out Jeffrey Okudah? Who's going to step in for their spot for this?
Give me 1 second. I'll go last.
Okay, Gridiron Blitz. What do you got, man?
I think the same thing with Mark. I know Coach was saying something about Quentin Dunbar coming back, but from the press conference today, they hadn't really talked to him, so they weren't ready to go that route just yet. So I think they must have some faith in the young guys. I mean, they did spend a 4th-round draft pick on this new guy, the rookie coming in. So it's got to be next man up, man. But we are in a world of hurt. Secondary is banged up. Lose our 3rd overall pick, the guy that was supposed to take all these leaps and bounds, and we're in trouble. We're going to have our defensive pass rush, those front 7 men, going to have to put some pressure on because they're going to need all the help that they can get. So I think it's got to be next man up, man. Like Mark was saying, Parker, one of those guys that have to step up. But no, I think he's going to bring somebody in from outside the organization, just maybe not this week, maybe next or the week after.
Okay. Darn, man. What are the Lions going to do with Okudah out?
Yeah, apologies for that. My kid was talking to me. I would think, like Grid said, that they would try to get some help. I'm surprised that they haven't brought more people in to at least kick the tires on, as they say. There's some decent people out there still. But he said, I didn't even know that we brought in Daryl Worley until he told me that. Yeah, like Grid said, next man up. Hopefully Parker can do something. I know they wanted him more of a slot, but these younger guys have to pick it up. Otherwise, we're going to be in a load of hurt.
Folks, let me know in the comment section really quick. One word to describe the Lions versus San Francisco 49ers game. Let me know in the comment section. Just give me one word. It could be great. It could be sad. It could be happy. It could be mad. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of a one word for this game. And now we're going to get into that. Mark Orm from Orange Forum. What was one takeaway you took away from the Lions versus San Francisco 49ers?
The one thing I took away was I noticed that the running game. It finally looks like we have a running game in Detroit. That was a pretty good defensive front that we faced off against San Francisco there. They have a really nice front 7, and it looked like they were having their way with them for the most part, and it kind of sucked because we had to go away from that situation because of how down we were. If they would have kept it close, and we would have scored a little more, we could have seen just how really good this running game is. But I think we got a glimpse of what this running game could be. I really like what Swift was doing. I like what Jamal was doing. They didn't even get to the third guy, so we didn't even have to see anybody like Godwin Igwebuike or anything like that. So I really liked the future of this running game and the now and the future. So the running game really stood out to me.
We got some words coming in. We got effort, kneecaps. Love that kneecaps, Blaze. Typical or encouraging. Fight Better Made TV. Like that one. Typical Tim Monroe. Been a Lions fan for a long time. Grit. Almost close to grid. Encouraging. Bruce Betterly. Ouch. 9 drinks. Typical and exciting. Dat Do Live. He says run. Make sure you subscribe to Dat Do Live as he is a Detroit Lions YouTuber. As we support all Lions YouTubers on there. Big West says never and quit. I like it. Running. Run. Definitely, I think that this team did well running, and that's something that we can hang our hat on because, look, man, when you got to lose, you got to hang your hat on something. Gridiron Blitz, what was one takeaway you took away from this game? Lions lost to San Francisco.
Man, one takeaway. I think everybody said an investment, fight, ouch, grit, all that stuff. Probably have to be pass attempts, like too many. Way too many. We got behind, but still 57, man. That's a lot. So defense, another thing, man. So many things, but I think I have to put it on the defense. That the defense, we actually had the most points scored on us in week 1, 41. So defense didn't really change too much from last season after game 1. So got to do something about that defense, man.
Man, hearing that it didn't change that well from last year, that is a bad one to see. We got Madness says persistent. We got attitude. What up, Blaze by Trucks of Sport? Cutthroat. Hey, cutthroat. One word, different. That is a great word. It did feel completely different from what we're used to seeing. Dern, what was a takeaway that you took from this game?
I like 2 of those words. I want to go with typical, as in we went in the first 3 quarters, we went down big time, just like in the past with Matt Patricia. But different in this team never gave up. If it was still Matt Patricia, the whole team would have given up and we would have been down by even more. I love how the offensive line was just road grading. How Halapaludi Vaitai was just he had a monster game. Our interior 3 guys had a great game with Ragnow, Jonah Jackson, and Vaitai. I want to see that keep going. The Packers have a weak run defense, so I hope we can do even better than what we did against the 49ers.
Woo! This is my words.
They are who we thought they were.
That's exactly kind of what I thought is what I saw is kind of what I thought this was going to be. And for me, one word I would say is grit. I like grit, man. They were very gritty. They fought to the end. I didn't expect a W, but I did expect them to take the persona of Dan Campbell. That's how you slowly change a culture. This is just one game, but at least we've seen players fight to the bitter end. I love fighting to the bitter end. Absolutely love it. That's exactly what I want to see for my team, because if you have that mentality, you can definitely win some games in the future. And we're talking about the future here. But let's talk about the right now. Folks, make sure you guys smash that like button. Right now, we got 74 in the building with 39 thumbs up. Let's get to 50 thumbs up. That will require 11 more. Smash that like button to get this thing going. We got deficient from here's Johnny Stafford. Oh, man, you got me there. We got and again. Hold up. We got to get that one. Hold up.
And again.
You know the and again's coming out when someone says and again, and the truth is. So, when we look upon this up-and-coming game, Mark Oram from Oram's Forum, we got Lions, we got Packers, NFC North, Monday Night Football. What is a key matchup you are keeping a keen eye on that these subscribers should watch out for?
Key matchup that I'm going to keep an eye on. I want to keep an eye on this defensive line, on our defensive line, and see if we can create any pressure against their O-line. Their O-line, it's only week 1, but they didn't look like they were right. They had a couple guys that they had to shuffle around in Green Bay. They lost Corey Lindsley, they're all pro center. They got a couple guys in there that are kind of out of place, and the Saints had their way with them. Now the Saints, we're not the Saints, but we need to pressure Rodgers and we need to beat up on that O-line. So I'm looking for Levi. I'm looking for Romeo, who had a horrific game, by the way, against San Francisco. Like a terrible, terrible football game. He needs to create pressure and get to Aaron Rodgers. They have to get in his face and they got to knock him around, man. That's what they got to do.
Hey, I like that. I definitely. And talking about this, I'm going to switch real quick because it just came to my brain, and I'd like to talk about what's on my brain. Was this an aberration that happened with the Green Bay Packers? Them getting dominated? Is this something like a one-off, or do you think there's a decline going on, Grid?
Mike, I think you already know the answer, man. I think that Aaron Rodgers is playing a little game right now. He's probably the biggest diva in this organization, in the league. And I think that it's two different directions this is going to go in. If he comes up and he plays vintage, then it was an aberration. If we win, which doesn't happen often, especially in Lambeau with the refs and all that, Aaron Rodgers is I hate this word, man, but I think he's kind of tanking, bro. He's very unhappy. He's a diva. He came back with that last dance nonsense, and I think that he is pretty much done. And there was a pass that I saw that Aaron Rodgers doesn't throw any other time. Missed this guy by 20 yards. That doesn't happen. So I'm going to put it out there that Aaron Rodgers he just leaving it on the table, man. He don't really care anymore. That's just my honest opinion.
Folks, do you think that this is an aberration or this is for things to come? Why, if it's an aberration, you think this is just a one-off? And if you think this is for things to come and maybe, finally, after years of dominating the NFC North, they're finally starting to fall off a little bit. I'm not going to lie, I think it's an aberration. I just think it was a bad game, and I think they're going to definitely show that they're not as bad as we thought they were. Mark Orem, what about you? Green Bay Packers. On Monday night, we saw them get destroyed by the New Orleans Saints. Is this an aberration, or is this going to be something that does continue in a downward spiral?
See, I feel this is a little bit of an aberration. This has happened with the Packers before, with Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers, with the relaxed comments. Yeah, I think this happened even last year, man. They got their heads kicked in week 1. And everyone was like, oh, Rodgers is done. And what does he do? He wins the MVP. Now, he looks like a different man out there. He looks like he gained about 40 years on him. He looks different out there. Like Grid said, too. Grid nailed it. He threw a pass at one time where it was 20 yards over his receiver's head and was picked off. You don't see that. He just looks like a different person. But I'm not buying it right now because we're playing him. What's a good remedy? Well, what's a good remedy for a bad game? Oh, let's face the Detroit Lions. You know what I mean? That's if he comes out and he balls out, I won't be shocked at all, and I'll just it was an aberration. But if we go beat him, maybe so. Maybe it's real, man. But I don't know. I don't think he wants to be there anyways. I think Grid was nailed that too as well. I don't think he wants to be in Green Bay. Well, it's obvious he doesn't want to be there. He runs the organization under the bus as much as he can. He has an interview before that game where he ran the whole team under the bus and the GM. So, yeah, but we're facing him. I'm not buying it right now. I think they're going to beat us up.
Yeah, he's definitely, when it comes to Lions, he has been a big-time master beater, and he has definitely hurt our team. Is this an aberration, or are we going to see?
I will spill the water out.
Are we going to see some?
I'm giving her a D, man. A strong D.
What's going to happen, man? Is they going to come out strong, or is he going to come out weak?
What I hope and what I think are completely two different things. I don't know why you chose me to be last because they said everything. I want it to be true We've been wanting this to be true for a very long time, and hopefully this ends next year. All this stuff, but I think they're going to come out and whip our butts. So I bet they're very upset on how much they got beat last week. We are not the New Orleans Saints, as Orem said. They have a pretty good defense and a decent offense, even without Drew Brees. It looks like that LASIK surgery did Winston wonders. He only had to throw 14 times. I mean, man, it must be so nice. Can we do that every once in a while? Just throw 14 times and just run the whole time?
I wish we could. I definitely. That would be really nice. People like the master beater there. I got to see hashtag master beater.
Oh my God.
A lot of people. Hey, that's a hashtag question way if you want to get your question heard here in about, I don't know, 25 minutes. But before we do that, I got to tell you about BetQL real quick. Want to take advantage of your sportsbook this season? You'll need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. As I mentioned at the top of this show, folks, BetQL's best bet algorithm went 13-2 for 5-star bets in week 1 between Thursday through Sunday. What does that mean? That means if you would have bet on those games, you'd have made some money, and some good money. You can find the information in the description and comments of this video to take advantage of BetQL right now. Their best bet computer model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you the best bet recommendation for every game across every major sport. And it gives you the reasoning behind why you need to make some of those bets. Their model covers everything from spreads, overs to unders, player prop bets, everything you need to get your necessary tools in research needs. What if you want to do your own research? That's fine. It gives you the information right then and there. You can find it to make the decision you want to make. And it gives you team lineups, breaking news, injury updates, plus it saves all your picks for your best bets, and it gives you a track of your success and winning streak. Folks, once again, go ahead and enter in the promo code ChatLions at payment to get your 25% off, and you can find the information to get a full year subscription free of BetQL in the description of this video. So we talked about what is one matchup you want to see, and we asked that to Mark. I'm going to ask that you to Dern. What is a matchup you want to see that you need the subscribers to really take a keen eye on?
The Lions offensive line and the Packers offensive line. I want to know how well does Sua do again? I mean, he held his own against one of the best pass rushers last week in Nick Bosa. Can Vaitai, we know Ragnow can do it. He's consistent week in, week out. Can Jonah Jackson have a great game again? Can our right tackle be fixed? Because that was the weakest part by far. And then the Packers O-line, Bakhtiari's still out, and I think he's going to be out for a while. Corey Linsley, like Orem said, is gone. They had to do some major shuffling. Can we make some pressure? And why is Alex Anzalone starting? Can we get Derek Barnes, please?
Please. It is time for Derek Barnes. I've been saying it since freaking preseason. He needs to be playing immediately. It is Derek Barnes' time to freaking play. Jimbo G says, salute to you. I ain't a mod. Be easy. Hey, that ended real quick because I had no idea. I made my boy Jimbo G a mod because this guy is a G, always in here and being good. But I'm 100% with you. Derek Barnes needs to start. He needs to start. This game, he needs to start. He is the most athletic and gifted linebacker that we have on this team right now. Yes, he's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes. But to me, he's a playmaker. He is a young DeAndre Levy. You see it, man. As soon as he came in, the defense was doing much, much better. So he needs to be in there. What is a matchup you want to see, Gridiron Blitz, in this up-and-coming game versus the Green Bay Packers? It's a big game. What is something that maybe not everybody is watching right now? What specific matchup? What key matchup?
Key matchup. Well, it was kind of the same one from last year, but that guy's gone. So it's going to be Devontae Adams against whoever we put on him, whether it's Melifanu or Amani, which will probably be Amani. He had 5 catches, 56 yards. We already know what kind of a stud he is. He absolutely Ricky Bobbied Okudah last year. If those of you don't know, that's shake and bake. Had him on skates. So I am going to say that because, yeah, if he gets behind one of those corners, it's a wrap because our safeties are, they are who we thought they were. So it's going to be a long day if we can't get Aaron Rodgers on his back. If he gets out of that pocket, buys himself some time, Devontae Adams, man, can get open, and it's going to be a long day.
They are who we thought they were.
Folks, let me know in the chat real quick. Spam, I need to know this answer. Let's do a quick poll. Should Derek Barnes start? Y for yes, N for no. Spam this bad boy. I want to see this thing. Maybe someone in the office will see that we want to see Derek Barnes, not because he's just a rookie, because he deserves to start. Let me know in the comment section Y for starting, N for no. I expect a lot of Ys. And also, if you've not smashed that like button, you're straight crazy. Smash that like button. Let's get this stream pushed out to there. Not just for right now, but when the stream ends, guess what, folks? It continues to roll. Here we go. I'm starting to see Ys come in. We got Anthony, Y, Madness, Y. Anthony, Y again, Madness, Y. Alan, Y. William, Y. Lee, Y. Haters House, yes. Anthony, Saiki, Y again. Jacob, Y. And Barnes can rush, absolutely. J. Cole says to the no. But we got Nick, Y. Jera, Y. Sorry, I say it like Jera Jones, but I'm just used to that. Jimbo G with a ton of Ys. Jacob with a ton of Ys. Love the Y. That means put the man in. Put the man in. We just did a quick little poll here. Anthony, Tim, Dat Dude Live, Go Lions. They all saying put him in. Key matchup for me for this game. Key matchup for the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers. Running the football. Let's run the football and stay running the football. If we can consistently run the football, we should be competitive in this game. We've seen what Jamal Williams has done. He was rushing about 7 yards a carry nearly. DeAndre Swift killing it. Run the football. We got to be able to keep our defense on the sideline. Why do we need to keep our defense on the sideline? Because that is the weakness of our team. The whole defense is cheeks, man. It's cheeks. So if we run the football, we keep our offense on there. We got to run the football. Please, run. I would like to see more runs than passes, in all honesty. So Lions run game versus the Green Bay Packers defensive line. That is my key matchup. I'm keeping a straight eye on. One said player. Let's talk about players in this game. There's a player I want to keep an eye on as well. His name is Quintez Cephas. I want to see him early in this game as well. Looks like Tyrell Williams is not going to be in the game. Quintez Cephas, he showed what he can do. He's got that ability to get open, toe tag swag. This guy can step up for the wide receiver core, and we need that right now. So that is my player to keep an eye on. Mark Oram, what is one player we should keep an eye on?
One player we need to keep an eye on is probably Sewell. Like we said, we've talked about it. We've kind of touched on it a little bit. He had a very good game against Nick Bosa. He got beat a couple times, but he held his own. He was like the third highest ranked offensive player on the Detroit Lions for that game, and he went up against a pretty good young defensive end, and he'd be doing the same thing. I don't know if he'll be going up against Preston Smith or Zadarius Smith. I don't know what side those guys play on, but he's going up against one of the Smith boys, and those guys are no joke either. So he's in for a dogfight, and we got to keep an eye on Sewell. It's just going to make their decision even tougher if he has a great game on what they're going to do with Sewell. So let's keep an eye on the kid.
Definitely got to keep an eye on Penei Sewell, because that's going to be a big-time storyline when Decker does come back, is how well is Sewell doing. This is a big-time decision they're going to have to make if he does well. Dern, what is one player you want to keep an eye on and that everybody should take a look at?
It's actually two. It's our safeties.
Okay.
NVS was targeted a lot last week. And with Okudah going down, they're probably going to want to go deep a lot. Can they play better than last week? Because I didn't actually get to watch the game. I was watching you, Mike, the entire time. My stream was not working. And the way you sounded, you were not happy with our safeties. So can they play better? Can Walker start to play better like he said he was going to? Harris, oh man, that guy. Can he actually look for the ball and maybe undercut some of these wide receivers and get an interception? Actually make a tackle? I think MVS might have a big game if they can't change their ways.
Yeah, definitely got to watch the safeties out there, folks, and especially now when we're going to have a very young back end. We're talking about Okudah's not going to be in this game. The safety's going to have to step up. Tracy Walker's got to have better than a mixed game. He needs to have a good game. Will Harris, he needs to be playing. That's all I can say because I feel like he hasn't been playing from what I'm seeing on the field. Gridiron Blitz, what is one player you want to keep an eye on for the rest of the folks out there to watch and monitor?
Oh, man. Make it seem like it's a good thing, but I'm a little worried about Matt Nelson, bro, because dude is terrible. He's terrible, and he gave up so much last week, and all he kept doing is getting pushed back and just level on a regular basis. So I'm a little worried. You know, people being real hard on our quarterback, especially this week with what's going on with that other guy. So he's going to need some time coming off that right side. And Matt Nelson, man, we need to keep an eye on him, that he does his job.
Folks, when this man speaks, I'm going to give you a hint. Listen to what he's saying, and I'm talking about Chris Cawbaugh right here. He says Rodgers struggles when he sits a long period. We need that run game. We cannot let that man get going. There's a reason why I say this, but just listen to this guy. Wink, winkety, wink, wink. There's a reason why. You just got to trust me that he is very good at and very he brings some information that's really important. Very important, and it's a hint there as well. Player Mark Orem that the Lions that we need to pay attention to and the Lions fans should monitor.
They need to see who's going to step up at wide receiver with Tyrell Williams on. You said Quintus Cephas. How about Amon-Ra St. Brown? Let's see what he can do now. He's going to get a little uptick probably in his playing time as well. We put some draft capital into him too as well, 4th-round pick. We got all kinds of praise from him being in the offseason, and he was the sun god, man, comes from USC. He's the man. He's got that fire. Let's see him play, man. Let's see him get targeted a little bit. Let's see Jared Goff throw the ball downfield. That's probably what I should have said. Is Jared Goff ever going to throw the ball 15 yards plus? Is he going to do it?
And connect.
Early and often. He didn't do it till really late, man, against San Francisco. And so I'm going to keep an eye on Amon-Ra, and I'm going to definitely keep an eye on Goff, man. That's who we definitely need to keep an eye on. He needs to show some moxie. Let's go.
In 11 minutes, we go to you guys. We go to you guys for the mailbag segment in 11 minutes. So get your hashtag ready. Hey, hashtag Lions, hashtag. That just keeps an eye on. Again, smash that like button. 121 to building. Let's get to 100 likes. I know we can get it done. Let's go ahead and transition to scores. We're going to do scores, and then we'll do bowl prediction for this game. And then after that, we're going to go to the chat and let them run this show the way they see fit. Yayo, what's up, Yayo? Gridiron Blitz, final score prediction, and then a bold prediction.
Oh, man. I don't do these, bro. Let me see. 33-41 was last time. I'm going to say 28 Lions, 38 Packers. Lions had the most points scored. They almost tie that up with 38. Bold prediction.
Folks, let me know your score prediction in the chat. Throw it in there. Who wins? L for Lions, P for Pack. Let me know in the comment section. Dern, final score prediction and bold prediction for this game. Whoa, Dern, he's so smart. He ain't even talking. What about you, Mark Orem from Orem's Fork? Score prediction and bowl prediction for this game.
Okay, I'm not quite buying that the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers are done, so I'm going to say 38-27 Green Bay. I think we're going to score on them, though. I think they're going to make it close again. They're going to do what they do. And then bold prediction, I'll say Romeo Okwara gets 3 sacks because he didn't do a thing last Sunday.
Folks, I will get to your question. You're just going to have to repost it. If I do miss it, that's exactly what happens. That's just, it is what it is. Let's see what your guys' predictions are real quick. We got 34-21 Packers by Patty. We got Nick saying 24-21 Lions upset Packers. We got Lions by 3. King, Jenkins, and J. Cole says all Packers. Get Raymond more involved. He'll help this team. King back and Tim Monroe back with the Packers. Anthony, he's going with the Leos for the upset. We got C.I., Elliot, T, Ty. We got Anthony 24-17 with the upset. Hugh Janus, man, that's a great name. 45-31 Pack, 45-42 Pack. Lions 31-28 Pack. So kind of mixed bag here by you guys. And Dixie Normus with another great name out there. He says 27-20 Lions upset. He says, I got kicked. Okay, Dern, that's okay. We will go without you. Vast Internet, absolutely. Detroit 38, Green Bay 36 by Big West Conniving. You know what? I already did a video on my score. If you haven't checked it out, it's the last video that I posted. I do have the Packers winning 34-2 Detroit Lions 24. Lions go 0-2. Packers go 1-1. It's just really difficult for me that the stars would line up that after Aaron Rodgers get humiliated, that they're going to come in and get humiliated again on Monday Night Football, where the refs love these guys. It's going to, I mean, if you beat the Packers at Green Bay on Monday Night Football, they got to be a mess, or else you're going to get a lot of hands to the face. Bold prediction here, I say the Detroit Lions rush for 200 yards. I think they rush for 200 yards, and, you know, between all the backs, they get it done on the ground and show that they are a running football team. That, I think, makes sense because they need to run. Definitely need to run the football. And while the Dern looks funny at this because he is stuck in this place, anything else you want to add about this game before we go to the questions, the Gridiron Blitz?
I think the Lions have an outside chance to win. We always play them hard in Green Bay. Always. Refs have to team up. So I think that there's an off chance we could win. The Kool-Aid is not that. It's just calling it like I see it. Put up a fight with Matt Patricia. We know how that went, hands to the face. So we've played them tough. Even last year, we played them tough. So I think maybe if Aaron Rodgers continue this downward spiral, it's a possibility, but I'm not leaning that way. That would be my bold prediction, actually, that they actually pull off an upset early in the year.
Anything you want to add before we go to the questions, Mark?
Yeah, I just want to tell Lions fans, man, don't fall for the hype, man. Don't everyone's making fun of Green Bay Packers, Karen Rodgers. Don't fall for it, man. This guy is a snake. Seriously.
Yes, he is. Yeah.
This guy's just a snake, man. And I know I see all over social media, man, that Lions are going to blow out the Green Bay Packers. Don't fall for it just yet. Don't set yourself up for failure. Just have some fun and watch that game. If we come out win victorious, then chirp. But just don't automatically think we're just going to win because what he did on Sunday. It's just we're not the New Orleans Saints. Everybody get that through their heads. We're not the Saints. So
hey, man,
I hope we destroy them. I hope we destroy them. But man, just don't fall for the hype. Enjoy the game.
I wish we were a team like that. But, folks, you know what is good right now? It is your time to run this show. We are now in the mailbag segment, my favorite time of the week, because I like doing videos. I do. But I also like to hear from you live and not just in the comment section. So, if you want your question asked and answered, hashtag Lions, hashtag One Pride, hashtag, just a hashtag this thing, because I'm old, folks. I do wear glasses. You see these are glasses. I do wear them. I am 36. And if I miss your question, that's okay. Just repost it.
36, just a baby.
Come on, man. I'm with the Abraham Lincolns of the group right now. Got the old folks in the building here. This is the One Pride podcast. This is not the retirement home. I see one right there, one hashtag. We got from Jorge. He says, what do you guys think if we all pitch to get Grid a Stafford Lions jersey? Respect for Rams quarterback and Lions colors. I think it would be funny. Go ahead and do it and just put it right. He's got to look at this thing every single day. Stafford this, Stafford that, Stafford, because he's in love with a Stafford.
I would never wear that jersey. If you got it and you mailed it to me, I would light it on fire in front of everyone. So,
hey, we got a good one here from Dixie Normus. He says that you're so negative, Mark. Hey.
No, I'm real, dude. I'm real. I'm as real as it comes. I'm extremely real. I'm not negative.
Dixie
just
Normus,
what it is,
hey,
bro.
he's coming with it, man.
Sorry,
I love
Dixie.
it. Dixie Normus is coming with it. Think about that. Here we go. Hashtag, what do you think of Matthew Stafford in the Rams? I think they blowing him up like they always do. Blowing him up. Same old media. You know, what about, Matthew Stafford. Did I see Russell Wilson? Did I see Kyler Murray? Did I see the San Francisco 49ers? This division's tough, man. It's tough. It's going to be. We got from Anthony as well the same question. I know Grid will kill me if I say, hey, let's talk about the Stafford. So we're not going to do that here. We got Chase. He says, hashtag Lions, did you like Trinity Benson? I think he will be good and draw some flags with his speed. I do love Trinity. I like what he saw from him. Again, this guy came in out of nowhere. He had 1 week of preparation, and he was thrown in there. So hopefully we see him more. Again, him understand the playbook this quick is difficult, Mark.
Yeah, man, I was very impressed. He got, I think he was the second most on the team with targets. So once Tyrell Williams went down, he was in there right away, got targets, and he drew 2 penalties too, like he said. So that's what we need him to do on a consistent basis now.
Chris Cawbaugh, keep an eye on this guy. Hashtag Lions. Both our rookie defensive tackles, they're all good for Monday. I'm not 100% sure. I think we'll probably get a report tomorrow. More on that.
I think Levi practiced today, though. I think he was good. We'll know more tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll know more tomorrow for sure. Not right now on that, but hopefully he can. Again, if I miss your questions, don't get mad. It's because they just escaped me. So just repost it. What did you think of Matthew Stafford? Hey.
Oh God.
We can't avoid it, bro. I'm telling you. We can't we just can't.
I think Stafford is Stafford. I want Kayvon Thibodeau, and again, 0-4, 2-5 in the bye week, but I want the best defensive end in this year's draft. That is Kayvon Thibodeau. Mark, do you want Kayvon Thibodeau?
That's my top guy so far, the kid out of Oregon. So he needs to get back on the field, though. He missed that Ohio State game, and they really needed him. But they still won, though. They still beat Ohio State.
Do you think his future is in jeopardy, Gridiron Blitz?
Ooh,
his future is cemented. Like he can walk away right now and, in my opinion, not even blemish his legacy. So he's 38 years old, or will be, if he decides to go somewhere. I mean, Tom Brady's talking about playing till he's 50, so you never know. I mean, he's got a whole lot ahead of him. So Aaron Rodgers will be all right. I think Mark said something earlier, and I think, what if he's doing this on purpose? Like, oh, I'll just throw the worst pass you've ever seen me throw. And then he comes out and just rocks everybody for the next 5-6 weeks. Run the table, relax. So I agree, Mark. Don't let this dude fool you, man, and rock you to sleep.
We got a great question from Go Line. Says, what wide receivers would you like to line up to start on, I says Sunday, but it's Monday. This is what I'd like to see for 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, whatever they do. The package. I want to see Quintez Cephas. I want to see Trinity Benson, Khalif Raymond, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's what I want to see. I want to see these guys on the field. We've seen what Khalif Raymond can do. He can get separation. Yeah, he's a small guy, but he's catching the football and getting separation. Trinity Benson, we gave up 2 draft picks for this guy. Want to see him on the field. Quintez Cephas showed that he can get separation and make a play. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is obviously our future. I want to see those guys in there. I don't think we're going to see Tyrell Williams in concussion protocol. He's probably not going to play on Monday. So let's see these guys. Let's see. Again, if I missed your question, just repost it. I have a Stafford on my fantasy team. Well, that's smart for you. He is doing good in fantasy. Will Barnes play?
Yeah,
more
he's
than
throwing to
half
wide
this game?
open people. God.
Doug. I hope so. I don't think he is. I think they're being stubborn with Derek Barnes here. I wish he would play the whole game, but I don't think he is, Mark.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what's going on here with that, man. There's no way that Alex Anzalone is a better linebacker.
No.
I don't think he is, but I just don't know what they're playing with right now, man. I know he was banged up a little bit during preseason, so maybe that's the case. They don't think he's had enough reps. Maybe they got one of those, they need so many reps in order for you to be on the field, but get the kid on the field, man. Let's go.
Does Hawk go over 100 receptions, yards there, Mr. Gridiron Blitz?
Yeah. Maybe 85. Well, he can get 100 easy because, like, how many times was he targeted? He had 8 catches, somewhere around there. So it was 8 catches, 97 yards. So I'm gonna say yes. I'll give him 2 touchdowns.
J. Cole, dang. Hashtag two TDs, man. Do you think the Lions should give Josh Gordon a call if he's allowed back in the league? I say no.
No.
I don't want to see
Stop.
Josh Gordon in here.
I say yes.
Stop it.
I say yes. I think they should.
Yeah, talk.
Mark,
why
he
there,
won't
Mark.
make it past. Go ahead.
Well, that's why you just give him a bag of nickels, man. Give him a bag of nickels and you tell him, hey, man, you make one false move, you're done. That's it. See ya.
And he gonna be
Why
like,
not?
I'm out.
See ya.
Yeah.
From Patty
It wouldn't
G,
hurt.
if the Lions win at Green Bay, will Mark wear a golf jersey? Golf jersey.
Yeah, I would definitely wear a golf jersey. I'm not an anti-Lions fan. My God, I want the Lions to win, people. I do. I really, really do.
Folks, we're at 74 likes, 25 away from that critical 100. If you've not smashed that like button, it's free to do so, and it helps to get the stream out there. As well as if you're on Twitter, you might as well follow me at MicroMike85. I have my DMs open, and I know a lot of people, for whatever reason, the notification bell doesn't turn on, so I post all my stuff on there anyways. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter at MicroMike85. Yes or no, TJ Hockenson will set a record for touchdowns by tight ends with 18. No. I say no.
No. That's tough.
That's a lot.
That's real tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. Do you think the Lions should... Oh, I already did that one. Sorry about that, folks. Is
Yes.
Mark playing the negative guy since Sour Tower is not here today? You're the heel today. You're the heel,
like that.
Mark.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Big Wes. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be real, man. What do you want me to say? Okay, Lions are going to win by 50.
Hey, that'd be cool, man. That would be really cool. You think Julian plays Monday? He best play Monday, man. I got to say this. I don't know. But we invested some draft pick in this guy. I want to see Julian play, Grid.
Yeah, me too. I mean, when we drafted him last year, I wasn't the happiest guy. So, I mean, he's shown, glimpses. So we need him to play. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dixie Normus with the smile and laughing there. He's having a good time with his great name being Normus. Madness Elisa smashed that like. Absolutely. Bad A Cup, Mark. It is. Will Jamal Williams go over 100 yards? This is a tough one because we don't know how much Swift's going to be used. Grid, does he go over 100 yards?
Not unless he breaks a long one because like you said, Mike, you've got the 2 backs and Swift put up 39 as well. So they're going to be splitting that whole thing. So I'm going to say that's a long shot. He would have to break one pretty far for that to happen.
We got trucks could get cheap. No, I'm not going to say that. You mean to hug a pot smoker, something to do with pot smoking. Poor Mark, going to have an aneurysm. Yeah, hey, Jimbo G with a super chat, $10.
Wow.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, Jimbo G. You a G, man. You be rocking with everybody. He says, Lions win 19-13. Low-scoring game. Did y'all see my other 2 scores before this? I said 35-9. Leos rolling on the floor laughing. Raymond will get more involved in the offense. Jimbo G, appreciate that super chat. He's calling for a dub, man, in a low-scoring game. Could it be a low-scoring game, there, Grid? Could we thinking it's going to be maybe higher? Do you think it could be a low-scoring game like that?
Absolutely not. These guys let 41 points. It's not like it's December in Lambeau. Shout out to Jim. I love Jim. But no, absolutely not. Green, if we get mad Aaron Rodgers, he could put up 50 the way this defense played last week. So I'm going to say absolutely. And that's not the game that we won on Monday Night Football. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Packers walk away with the win.
Mark Orm, do you think that this could be a lower-scoring game?
No, I don't think so. Just like what Grid said, man. Green Bay got 38 on them. We got 41 on us last week against the. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to score on Green Bay, and I think they're going to score on us. It's just going to be one of those games back and forth.
All right, let's do a final shout-out to our sponsor here. One final shout-out to the sponsor of this stream, BetQL, the best freaking way to take advantage and beat your sportsbook this year. And hopefully win you a lot of money. It's all about the money. This app will give you easy-to-make and its smartest bets you possibly could have. The app is really great. I love it, man. The different models regarding spreads, overs and unders, player prop bets. It's right there in front of you and give you the best bets of the week. It's easy to use. Everyone knows I'm terrible at tech. Everyone knows I am not the tech guy. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. All you got to do is go ahead and get started in the world of sports betting. Go to Google Play or App Store to download BetQL right now. You have also check out their BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Once again, go in the description below. The link is chatsports.com. Deposit $10. Bet $10, and you can receive a free year of BetQL within 24 hours of your wager settle. Hey, Dixie Normus just became a member to the channel. You got to love that Dixie Normus, man. Dixie Normus is going to be on when I do my credit scenes after this, you'll be on the credit scenes when I do videos. I always add my new members to it, actually all the members on there. Appreciate you becoming a member, Dixie Normus, with the greatest name. And I can't wait now to put that name on my end credits. It's going to be fantastic. So appreciate you, man. And we're going to have some fun. I can't wait for the draft.
God.
We would do mock drafts after the season because I like to do a members-only mock draft, have the members actually come on and do their own mock draft with me. So it's not just me. You guys are doing it. So appreciate you guys. Let's see. We got a hash. Could Rams go 1-3 at Colts versus Buck in the Cardinals? That's interesting. It's possible, man. That's a tough little schedule there. And you got to understand, just because they defeated the Chicago Bears, it doesn't mean they're going to be juggernaut on everybody else. The Colts they're not no slump team, man. Buccaneers, obviously Super Bowl, and the Arizona Cardinals. I'm telling you, man, I have them winning the division. I told everybody that this team is going to be scary, and they are scary good. Grid, could you see this happening?
That would be a fantasy. Absolutely. In a good way. So could I see it happening? I don't know how many games are at home out of those three. But, yeah, I could see it happening. I really could. I mean, a lot of Stafford's completions were to wide open. He only missed 6 passes, and not a lot of them, but his 2 out of his 3 were to wide open people. So, I mean, it is what it is. So I could see it, but it's unlikely.
Madness says, I'm a proud member to MicroMike. Hey, I know that, Madness. I know it, and I appreciate it. We got a question here from Chase. Says, are you guys looking forward to Corey Ballantyne's return ability, Mark Orem?
Yeah, I think that's why they picked him up. I don't know what happened to anybody. Did Godwin get hurt, or I know he's more of a return guy, and he does have some speed to burn. So yeah, sure, why not?
We got another super chat from Jimbo the G. Appreciate you, Jimbo G. Says 50 Lions. Holy cow. Green Bay 42. Alex Anzalone be taking off games. He be forcing the camera, looking guilty as hell. Like he cheated on his wife and he got caught in the act.
Oh, Lord, Jimbo G.
Oh,
like
my God.
Hold on. Money.
That deserves a little bit more, man. That deserves a... Oh.
That man got thrown under the bus.
Come on. There we go. He's going out there. Hey, 100% Jimbo G. I appreciate the super chat. You're killing me today with the funniness and in the super chats. Appreciate you, man. He rocks with all the Lions guys, and that's what's up. We got another super chat from RV Hopper. Thank you, man, Hopper. I tell you what, there is a guy here in Holland, Michigan. He is a senior. He'll be I don't know what college he's going to go to, but this guy can sling the football, man. His name is Hop. Watch out for this Hop. Watch out. This dude is 6'5". This dude is throwing the football like crazy. I can't wait to see what college he goes to. He's going to be a factor in college football. He says, Jared Goff is 5-0 on Monday Night Football, I think. Well, if that's the case, hopefully he's 6-0. You know, I do have the Lions losing this game, but you want to know what? I want to see a victory. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Grid, he goes 6-0.
Absolutely.
What would you do if he goes 6-0?
6-0. I would be happy, man, because a lot of people been real hard on him this past week for the 57 passes, the short passes, and this and that, and so yeah, I would love to see that.
I try to comment because I know what you're thinking of, and I'm trying to concentrate. But wouldn't that be nice there, Mark Orm, if he goes 6-0? Would that be saying something about Jared Goff, just whatever it is on prime time?
Oh, it'd be great, man. I think he needs to get that. You know, I don't want to say there's a monkey on his back, but
he is.
He's getting dragged. He's getting dragged a little bit. By like I've dragged him a few times. I will admit that, and the media has, and not the only one. But I just want to see him be I just want to see him be a little more aggressive. That's all. And to go 6-0, that'd be great. It'd be great, man. Hope he does it. Let's hope he does. Yes. Absolutely.
You see ecstatic if the Lions win on Monday Night Football. So make sure you're on my channel for the live watch party. Monday night, Lions versus Packers. We're going to be having the audio here. We're going to have a great time. I'm going to get angry. I'm going to get sad. I'm going to get happy. I'm going to get mad. And also, jump on to Gridiron Blitz. He's doing the live watch party as well on Monday Night Football. Detroit Lions. He gets real happy, and he gets real mad. If you want to see a guy who's throat could be ripped out just by speaking, that's the Gridiron Blitz. And tonight, he is live as well on Thursday Night Football, live watch party. It's a fun time. What I do when he's live is simple. I go ahead and mute my TV, and I put him on there. I hear him reacting, and I also hear the audio of the game. It's much better than hearing the folks call the game, because let's admit, a lot of these guys suck. I mean, it's simple. They do suck. And there's no other way to put it around there. No other way to say it. MicroMike, what do all great defenses have in common? They have a great inside linebacker. I say we start Barnes and let him explode. I'm with you. No, they need to start Barnes, man. The faster they start Barnes, the better this defense will be. Not just now, but going forward. He is a playmaker. Yes, he's gonna get roasted sometimes. That's what happens when you're a rookie. But guess what? His ceiling is high. Alex Anzalone is not high. He's not even the best coverage linebacker in high school. Okay? More or less the NFL. We need to see Derek Barnes in immediately. Do you agree with that there, Gridiron Blitz?
Absolutely. I mean, the dude came out and showed what he could do during the preseason when we saw him, and he's elevated the team when he was out there, sideline to sideline. So, absolutely. Got to have that straight line speed. So, yeah, no doubt, man.
Got to have that workout warrior. #ISN, if you guys could redo a draft, which one and why? The Jeffrey
all of them
Okudah
at Patricia's. Yeah. Sorry.
I would be taking Justin Herbert. I am going to live with this for a long time, man. I said when we did not draft this guy, this one's going to hurt us for a long time. And guess what? Mm-hmm. What happened? This dude's killing it, man. And so if I could redo that draft, that would be the draft I redo right then and there. We got a super chat as well from RV Hoppa. Says, Mike, I will be there Monday night with you. Awesome, man. I can't wait. It's going to be a fun time. See what's going to happen. Hopefully we have a little more success early on. I do like the fact that Danimal is very aggressive. Man, I love seeing that aggressiveness, even though we didn't convert on that fourth down. Man, oh, man, it was good to see. And so hopefully we see more of that. You're not going to win by being conservative. It's not going to happen. You got to be aggressive. You got to take our shots. We know the defense is not that good. So if you got a 4th and 1, go for it. Go for it. That's what I say. Unless you're on their 20 or something insane, I want to see them go for it. If you're in field goal range, man, you're at the 35, 40, go for it. Y'all know that the team's going to get a first down anyways if you punt it. So you might as well go for it, man. Thank you so much for that super chat. Again, if I miss your question, it's not on purpose. Yay, yo, what's up, man? That dude on your left is a Lions Monday. I want to see you run the street up in your boxers. By the way, got to go live with it. Do you want to see?
Okay.
Do you want to go in your boxers, man? I don't know if y'all want to see any of us in our boxers. I think that will frighten people. Okay? And look, man, you see my face. You probably don't like seeing my face. You probably don't like seeing all our faces. Do you want to see us in boxers? I would say, no way, man. I say that would be definitely a definitely, man. There's no monkey in Goffs. He's giving King Kong a piggyback ride. Hey, love it, man. Levi was full practice today. He'll help us get some pass rush. Hopefully, man, we need Levi to really help us out. I think that will be real critical towards our defensive line. If we can get pressure on Aaron Rodgers, look, it's not like their offensive line is that strong. It's not a strong offensive line. If you can get some pressure, you can do the unthinkable. It is possible, game day. It's possible, fellas. Just got to get that, and especially with our bad linebackers and our secondary, that will negate some of that badness, and then we can get some good. Motor City, Dan Campbell, Dixie Normus. You know what I should do, man, is, I was thinking about doing from all my streams, man, is just do Dan Campbell, have every picture on him on everything that I do, bro. What do you think about that, Grid? That'd be a good idea? I think so.
Yeah, I think so, too. Yep.
We are 8 away from 100 likes. Smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes, that magical number of 100. Nobody ever defended anything successfully. There's only attack and attack and attack some more. George S. Patton. I love that, man. Absolutely. You know I love Patton. Come on, man. You know I love Patton. We got a super chat from the Jimbo the G. He says, I don't ever want to see any of you in the boxers. Please. No. You don't want to see us in boxers.
Man.
Jimbo G, I appreciate you. And that's why I like this super chat the most. It's 100% concur, man. Appreciate you that you don't want to see that. Hey, thank you, Jimbo G. Appreciate you a lot, man. Let's see. How big of a mistake was it to tell Patricia, and when they were done, if they didn't make the playoffs last year, you're regarding the draft. I don't know. It's not showing up the rest of it.
Yeah. I think he's saying to tell them that they had like the make or break year before the draft, and then how did that affect their draft?
Okay.
Him and Bob Quinn's draft. Yeah.
Hey, we did it. 100 likes by Hoppa. He's all happy. He says to the na. So what would you think of that answer to that question, Grid? Since you got
I actually don't I don't think it affected it at all, because I think Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia had no idea what they were doing. None whatsoever. And Bob Quinn showed a track record, and I believe 100% the rumors about Derek Brown, that that's who Matt Patricia wanted, and that Bob wanted Okudah. I believe Bob, he had a few hits, but mostly misses. I mean, he hit on Ashawn, he hit on a lot of guys, but he missed on a lot more. And so I think that it had no effect at all.
It's so funny because everybody knew that they were going to take Okudah. All you have to do is just look at the roster and be like, oh, there's a negative $9 million not spent on a cornerback. They're taking Jeffrey Okudah. And I wish they would have been a little more secretive about it. It was so obvious. I think anybody with a IQ above 2 could see, yeah, you look at that money there, they're taking that, dude. At least with this new regime, with Brad Holmes and the Danimal, you kind of don't really know. It's like you can make a guess, but it was harder to tell. I want to see more safety blitzes to help out our pass rush. What do you think? Yeah, man, do it. Look, right now, what,
yeah.
are you going to just stand back there and get picked apart anyways? At least attempt to get a sack. Right, Mark?
Then the score would be 100.
Yeah.
It'd be 100 to.
Yeah, for sure. I think they were the number one blitzing team in the NFL after week 1.
Yep.
So they're not going to be afraid to blitz. That's for sure. Be careful blitzing Aaron Rodgers, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Might as well do it. Might as well.
Might as well.
Might
as well
the
do
key
it. Yeah.
of beating the Packers is penetrating with a very hard, strong D.
I'm giving her a D, man. A strong D.
It's always important to penetrate rough. Just go in there and just hit it really hard and quick. Then once you're done, you can rest up a little bit. And so if you take that penetrating strong D, you wreck it, then you wreck Rodgers' world. Hey, discount double sack. That's what we're looking for. So I 100% concur with that question. Great question. Absolutely great. Hashtag 500 ISN. If the Lions make the playoffs, Patricia would get fired and be salty. Stafford and every other player that left fast. What was that? That was weird. I thought I heard a kid's voice.
That was me. No.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You got me.
Yeah, you know the kids. They gotta come around.
It would be nice, man. It would absolutely be nice if they could. And I think to me, it's not the players I would be happy that they told you so. It'd be the media. That'd be really nice because I can't stand the media. I don't know about you guys. Legacy media, all these people with all these camera crews and, yes, money. I can't stand it, bro. I'd rather hear from people just like you. I'd rather hear from what Chris Mason's got to say. I'd rather hear what Lions Rumble's got to say. 9 Drinks, Jimbo G. I value their opinions more than legacy media. So that would be nice to see them get owned. Make sure you guys also check out Troxel's stream tonight. He's streaming the Thursday night football game as well. That will be starting and watching that thing take place. How many yards for Rodgers versus Goff? Ooh, good question by Madness Elite Show. I say Goff throws for 295. And I think Aaron Rodgers throws for 420. What about you there, Grit?
so negative.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing that you throw 1 billion yards, guys. We've seen that with Stat Patrick.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah, but he's going to wind up scoring touchdowns. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know.
What about you, Mark Orem?
I think they're both going to throw over 300. So I'll say Goff about 315 and Rodgers about 370.
Okay, so fairly close. Salute to you, Jimbo G. Hashtag Goff Lions D is weak. I cannot see Rodgers getting stopped. What do Goff and company need to do? We need to run the football. That is it. Get pressure, run the football. You can do that, you have a chance to win. If you control the clock, you keep Rodgers on the sideline, and most importantly, keep our defense on the sideline. Just run the football. Use Jamal Williams. He's coming back home. Use it. What about you, Grit? What do you think?
They can't get behind, man. And if they get behind, it's going to be over because Goff cannot throw the ball 57 times. I think him and Dak Prescott over 55 times, man. That's way too many. And if you thought a previous quarterback threw it a lot, I mean, you're talking about 20. This guy threw it 26 times. Jared Goff literally threw twice as many passes as him. That's insane.
Appreciate everybody coming for the show. It is time to close this bad boy out because we got to get ready for Thursday Night Football. Same with the Gridiron Blitz. While we close this bad boy out, Mark Orem, tell them about your channel. Tell them about your show, what you do on your channel, and people go ahead and subscribe.
Yeah, man, I have a show called The Orem's Den every Tuesday at 6:30. Chat participation. I get ISN panel, and whoever wants to come in, hit me up on Twitter at Orem Mark. Mark Orem, Orem's Forum. You can just search that on Twitter too. And we just talk NFL. We talk mostly Lions, though, and we have some fun with it.
Gridiron Blitz, tell everybody about your channel, what you're doing on there. Make sure that you let them know everything you can and get them to go to that channel and enjoy it.
Well, it's in the name. We do all things football, so we will be on tonight as well. But for our Detroit Lions, we will have a pregame show and a postgame show coming up this Monday, So look for that as well. But hopefully the Lions put up a fight and give Aaron all they got.
Appreciate everybody showing out. Appreciate it. Another great show with the fellas. I appreciate everybody getting on, hanging out. Thank you guys for taking your time out of your day to listen to some Detroit Lions football. On my channel, video will be dropping tomorrow. I will have a mailbag video on Saturday. Sunday, I'm going to be doing NFL Red Zone on here because I like the NFL Red Zone. I also got to work some overtime. But on Monday night, we got Lions versus the Green Bay Packers live watch party. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. It's a fun time. We get at it. We have fun. We're going against the Packers fans, and it's nothing but gravy. So make sure you go hit that notification bell. Check out BetQL. Let me throw this link in the comment section real quick. It is a great way to make some money. And Travis Troxel Sports Talk just dropped a $4.99 super chat. Appreciate you. He says pregame, postgame show on Orem's Den and OPP, best shows on the planet. Appreciate you, Trox, for dropping that super chat at the last minute. Make sure you check out Troxel Sports Streams live. He's going to be going streaming here in a couple of minutes for the Lions opponents sometimes that we see. They're NFC East or least, whatever you want to call them at some point. Make sure you go ahead and check that out and enjoy that time. With that said, folks, appreciate everybody coming on.